Top of the morning, top of the morning. Let's get to it. How y'all doing this morning? Still rocking a shirt. Shout out to family reunion we had Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Tap in with your boy. It's Beyond. I'm in the building. Yes, I am. So let's talk about Max B. Max B is the talk of the town. Like, ever since Max B got out of prison, bro, it's been controversy. Controversy ever since Max B got out of prison. Controversy after controversy. So basically, we had an incident at the Barclays Center where they said Max B crew jumped Ja Rule, which we find out wasn't true. The reports came out against Max B, you know what I'm saying? Like, any violation, any violence upon your name, they definitely put you back in prison, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much time you serve. So Max B just was at a concert in Rochester, a Rochester concert. So reports are coming in. According to multiple social media reports, Max B was in the middle of performing some of his biggest hits. So this is recently. Max B was in the middle of performing some of his biggest hits when a group of local men approached the stage. So a group of local men approached the stage. Top of the morning, Derek. Top of the week. So as Max B's performing, a group of men approached the stage. At first, it appears to be a moment of fan interaction or showing support. However, the situation quickly took a tense turn. Witnesses, so people are seeing this, so people see this. Witnesses claim Max B and his security team became uneasy as a group crowded the stage area. So the security is on point. The security is watching. And they're watching because if you're security, you're not focused on the music. You're not focused on the performance. You're focused on the people who's, you know what I'm saying, in groups, who's approaching the stage. That's why the security got to be a barrier. You know what I'm saying? The security got to make sure, okay, I'm the barrier. And, so what started as excitement allegedly escalated when at least one individual pulled out a firearm. So they said a firearm was produced. Reports say a shot may or may not have been fired. Video circulating online shows Max B and his team quickly exiting the venue as confusion spreads. I seen that part too. I seen that video. Max B was being whisked out of somewhere. A lot, heavily security is whisking out Max B out of this. Okay, so now I put it together. It was in Rochester where I seen that video, which was yesterday. It makes sense now. So video circulating online shows Max B and his team quickly exiting the venue as confusion spreads among concert goers. Yeah, I seen that video. That video surfaced yesterday. Max B was being out of there. He was covered, layers of security. So Rochester a group of people, fake concert goers, whatever, haters. So what happened to being searched? Why was nobody searched? Why was the gun was able to be produced at this club in Rochester? Ain't Rochester an upscale neighborhood? So why was a gun able to be produced in front of Max B and his security team? Seen something and they say, "Now you gotta get up out of here." They got up out of there. So Max B been gone for 17, 18 years. Max B was locked up. When Max B was out here, a lot of people was kids. They wasn't born yet. They heard of Max B, but they never seen Max B. So when Max B get out of prison, it's a rush. It's pandemonium everywhere he goes. Max B is in the wrong game. Max B is in the wrong game. He put out a post that says, "I am here to spread positivity." I get that. In this rap game nowadays, is no positivity there, homie. It's gonna be BS. You're gonna run into situations like this all the time. All the time. Because of the crowds that's in rap, bro. You 40 something. I told you already. Link up with 50 Cent. Get onto the movies. Leave the rap alone, bro. Leave it alone. People they're gonna crash out anytime Max B is in the building. And this is just the beginning. They're gonna crash out every time Max B is in the building. They're gonna crash out for him, bro. He just got this aura. Everybody wanna be around him. So, and it's gonna mess up his freedom. Cause before you gotta do something stupid to somebody, bro, you just gotta step back. People, it's this a second incident, bro, and you ain't been out less than a month, bro. Max B ain't been out of prison less than a month, and it's already like a second incident involved with him, bro. He got it's a lot of enemies. That's right, Derek. That too. He got a lot of enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, your enemies are wait. Even if you was locked up for 17, 18 years, they don't care. They still want to do something to you. Even though the time might have elapsed. You might have, because people got hurt in the case. It was a violent charge. He got charged for, you know what I'm saying? Let me get you out of here. It was a violent charge. So he got charged for something violent. On the end of that, it's people still, they see him come out like, like he's some Jesus or something. The whole world embracing Max B. His haters feel a certain way. His haters feel a certain way. It's like my man Derek said. You got enemies. The enemies watching. They mad. It's like the second coming. Like, damn, Max B doing this. Max B came out. Max B got the chains on. He got the money. It's like he didn't miss a step. My man been going 17, 18 years in prison. He came out on day one and passed up 80% of the people. That's why a lot of people mad. They're like, damn, Max B been locked up for 17 years. He got out in less than a week. He done passed me up. And I've been free. I've been free my whole life. Max B been in prison on pause for 18 years. He get out in less than a week. He done passed me up. Oh, they're gonna feel a certain way. They're gonna be like, damn, you done passed me up already. It ain't even been a month. This man got he's on all the major tours. He just got on the Monica tour. So Max B is on major tours, doing major things. Like my man Derek said, the enemies is watching. Because guess what? Your supporters are watching. Also your enemies too. Your enemies are watching also. So that plays into it. Man, Max B should have paid attention to how, yes. See, right now, Max B been locked up for close to 2 decades. When he get out and he see this whole new world, cause he been gone for close to 2 decades. When he left, the internet was barely a thing. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. When he left, it was around 2007-ish, 2006. The internet was barely a thing. Now Max B comes back and he's being embraced 100%. He's not gonna think about the dangers of chain drugs or pop smoke or stack bundles. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna think of that right away. He's gonna think of ass. He's gonna think of getting some ass, think of getting some money, and jewelry. He's gonna think of all the things that he wanted while he was in that cell. But like you said, security got to be first, bro. I'm coming out into this whole new thing like, okay, first off, if I'm in prison, I'm gonna peep how the rap game done changed up. So I know, it's a young boys game. They way more turned up. They crashing out. You know, so if I'm Max B, I'm gonna fall back from all of that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I might do some R&B tour, major tours, but I ain't pulling up in no club in Rochester. I ain't putting. You know what I'm saying, cause you know it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth pulling up in those clubs in Rochester and incidents happen like this. You gotta get rushed out. You this and that. It's it's too much chaos. So what you gotta do is take Big Meat spot. I done told you 50 Cent done toss you. 50 Cent done reached out to you. Go with the movies. Yeah, RP stack bundles. Definitely. Squad up. RP stack bundles. Take the 50 Cent route. 50 Cent offer you some movies. Or if he ain't offer you some movies, you present that to that man. You 40 something, bro. Rapping is a young man's game. Nas, Jay, Ludacris, they in their 40s and their 50s, bro. They ain't rapping no more. They ain't rapping no more. They ain't got time to be put in situations like this. You too old. Your time came and went, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Max B. Your time came and went. You shouldn't be rapping no more. It's time for the movies. 50 Cent offer you a spot. Don't forget that. Big Meech don't lost his opportunity. Take that. Run with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to play this. I'm going to watch. I'm like, damn. Every time I pop out, it's like they want me back in prison. It's like this rap here, it's like it's so toxic. Tasha K started all the rumors, and then it, it just started snowballing, bro. It's like they want that man back in prison. So Max B gotta understand, bro. They want you back in prison, bro. I'm gonna fall back from all that rap. Okay, y'all. I'm saying y'all gonna, okay, cause I'm the wave. So where I'm at, y'all gonna go. So guess what? I'm gonna transition to the movies, y'all. I got movies. I got TV show. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I do a TV show. call it the wave something. But I'm on TV with it. I'm gonna find a nice title. I'm gonna take the TV route, bro. I'm gonna take the TV route. I'm too old. 40 something. I can't be in these clubs, bro. I can't. If I'm Max B, I cannot be in the clubs no more. Can't. He going to, yeah, bro, for that hole in the, Derek, you already know. Hole in the wall. All money ain't good money. It's too many Goonies. Too many crash outs. Too many Goonies, man. Oh, Max B. Oh, the goons gonna pull up for Max B. The goons gonna pull up. The so-called doughboys gonna pull up. The players gonna pull up. The hoes gonna pull up. The hoes is there regardless. It's a whole different crowd coming out for Max, bro. And they've been waiting for decades to see the man. They've been waiting decades to see Max B. So the Goonies is coming, bro. The Goonie Google Stools is coming. Then he got to learn from French, my guy. You got to learn from French. French got elite security, like you said. You got to learn from French. 50 Cent got elite security also. You know what I'm saying? But, I seen a comment you said earlier, Derek. I think you said they were trying to sacrifice. You see something? I seen a comment earlier you said. Yeah, you said French is going to sacrifice Max B. I seen that comment. You said French is going to sacrifice Max B. French popped out and French fade off the scene. French fade off the scene to see how Max B's situation going to play out. But French was there. French was the first one there. You know what I'm saying? Then French fade out, Fade out. Yeah, I don't know if he could do it, bro. That's what I'm saying, Wolfie. I don't think he could do it. Like, he can't, bro. All Max B gonna do is live off his old hits. Keep it 100. That's what he's performing. His old songs and all that. French and all that. I don't know, man. French and Max is in the studio working. But like, yeah, but as far as the sacrifice, French Montana was there in the beginning, to show the world Max B is back, hugged his brother, whoop, whoop, whoop. Then, French opened the door, pushed him through the door. Bang, there you go. Do your thing, Max. Now Max B is treading in uncharted waters that has no rewind button. This is not prison, Max B. This is not a controlled environment no more. Prison, where Max B was for 18 years, was a controlled environment. Now he's back in the free world, and he's gonna see. You know what I'm saying? That, it's a whole different monster. It's a whole different monster. You can't think you Rambo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have security that's elite, because it's, you know what I'm saying? Puffy killed Biggie. Yeah, bro. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Puffy set that play, and I'm saying, I don't care what nobody say. I'm taking that to my grave. I'm taking that to my grave. Hey, yo, don't call me no Poppy, bro. You look like a dude, too. That's one thing we don't do. We don't do those funny emojis. We don't do none of that. So, yeah, Diddy definitely put that thing in play. You got to understand, Biggie was leaving Bad Boy. Tupac was leaving Death Row. You are worth more money dead than alive. Because if you're dead, then I could get your masters. I could get your publishing. I could get this and that. Did y'all know how much Michael Jackson made this year? And yo, when did Michael Jackson die? Michael Jackson died in 2009. Michael Jackson died in 2009. There you go. You got it. June 25th, 2009. Yep. I got the thing right here. June 25th, 2009. How much money did Michael Jackson make this year? Yo, bro, Michael Jackson was dead for 16 years. Michael Jackson was dead for 16 years. Michael Jackson estate earned 105 million in 2025. In 2025, Michael Jackson estate earned 105 million dollars, and he been dead for 16 years. The man make more money dead than we do living. Yo, bro, that's crazy, bro. That man make more money dead 16 years ago to this present day than we do living. So imagine he was alive 16 years later, still making new music, and this is just the old money from old records, cause he ain't alive to make no new records. So that's old money. Like, it don't run out. Don't run out, bro. And that's just a year, bro, making him the highest dead celebrity of that year. So you know what I'm saying? Of that year, the highest dead celebrity. They make more money when you're gone, right, Derek? 100%, 100%. So Diddy want Biggie gone? Of course, it'll make sense. Why would I let Biggie leave when Michael Jackson earning 100 million 16, 17 years later? Elvis Presley. What year did Elvis Presley die? Elvis Presley died August 16th, 1977. I wasn't even born when Elvis Presley died. Okay. How much money did Elvis Presley make in 2025? Dang. No way. So yo, bro, Elvis Presley been dead 87, 97, 2007, 2017, about 48 years. Elvis Presley been dead for about 48 years. That man earned 17 million in 2025. That money don't run out. When the last time you heard Elvis Presley drop new music? That man earned 17 million in 2025. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's crazy, Derek. 17 million. And he been dead over 40. That money don't run out, bro. It don't run out. Like, it's crazy. That's, that's beyond passive income, bro. That's generational wealth. That's beyond passive income, bro. That's not passive income. That's generational wealth, homie. Your grandkids, you know what I'm saying, gonna inherit these millions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Man, I don't do no pills, homie. I don't do Xanax. I don't do bars. I don't do perk 30s. So get up out of here, my guy. Excuse yourself from the room. Yeah, but that's insane, bro. That's beyond passive income. That's beyond residual income. That's generational wealth. Your grandkids gonna eat for the rest of their life. These are millions, like Michael Jackson grandkids. You know, somebody gained 105 million from Michael Jackson this year. Who getting it? His kids. That's who getting 100. Come on, bro. We all see the time dudes come home. Yeah, Derek, you know the playbook. You know the playbook, especially when they famous. What is Jay-Z best line? Jay-Z had a best line. Can anybody quote Jay-Z best line pertaining to what Derek just said? Derek made a statement. When you come home, they tend to kill you. Jay-Z had a best line that pertained to that statement. Can somebody put it in the chat real quick? Let me know. Definitely ganja all day. I got the what I got? I got the Gorilla Glue on deck. So, we blow that gas, you heard? You blow that gas. Y'all hit that like button if you blow gas. Hit that like button if you're not a robot. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you real right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be hitting that like button if y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just like me. Okay, wedding cake. Man, sound like, you know what I mean? Damn, I ain't had that wedding cake stuff in a while. That's the, had wedding cake and all of that. That's that fancy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z had a line that said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, you famous. That's the verse, Derek. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, you're famous. What's up you could do when the streets are watching, cops keep clocking, waiting for you to break, make your first mistake? That's 40. That's the fastest way to get extorted. But my time is money, and 25, I can't afford it. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, you're famous. That's Max B. Somebody will get famed for shooting you and killing you. So that line what Jay-Z said always stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? People got to understand that line transcends through time, especially if you got a name. Because if I shoot you, I'm brainless. It don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't get no points for that because you're nobody. Now you flip it. If you shoot me, you famous. You know what I'm saying? You famous. Look at John Lennon's killer. Look at all the killers. You know what I'm saying? Go back to even the famous prominent people. John F. Kennedy killers. You know what I'm saying? John Lennon killers. Biggie killer. Tupac killer. They live in infamy. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke killer. Extension killer. You could go from movies. We talking, they did conspiracy theory to Bruce Lee. They killed Bruce Lee. Brandon Lee. Same, you know what I mean? Like all kinds of, They live in infamy, bro. The killers that kill famous people, they live in infamy. So Jay-Z said that line, I never forget it. So Max B, you gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? You famous, you hella famous. You've been locked away for close to 2 now. Diddy is gonna get the same treatment because Diddy been locked away for years. So when Diddy get out, it's gonna be Max B times 10 because Max B was known to certain people of the world. Diddy is known worldwide. So once Diddy get out, it's Max B times 10. It's pandemonium. Everywhere Diddy go, it's gonna be controversy. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Diddy's in the building. It's pandemonium. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy's gonna get the same treatment. Life is all about a playbook. And you study the playbook in the audibles in life, you'll appreciate you, Derek. You know what I'm saying? You study the playbooks and the audibles in life, you'll figure it out. I get that people trying to offend me. I get it. But, we speaking about real topics, man. Max B is 40 years old. He ain't got time to be running around with these little, these low-level people. They low-level, Max B. You gotta understand. You said you want positive time. You can't get positive out of this situation called hip hop at this point. I know you love it. I know you want to please the people, but your freedom and your safety is more important than any hole in the club wall, like my man Derek said, like Mart Gang said, any hole in the club wall. I'm thinking elevation. I'm thinking what Cameron and Mace doing. You don't see Cameron and Mace in these hole in the wall clubs. You don't see Cameron and Mace performing their old songs anymore. Cameron and Mace got a catalog. 50 Cent might pop out and perform here and there, but that's not 50 Cent's vision. Jay-Z, that's not their vision. Nas, that's not their vision. We are older. We are in our 40s, Max B. Man, how old is Max B? How old is Max B? What? Max B is 47 years old. Max B is 47 years old. 47. Bro, man, you better get into the movies, bro. You better get into the movies. Man, I'm on a big screen, bro. I can't deal with these crash outs. I try to pop out for y'all. I try to go to Rochester. Even Rochester's supposed to be a suburb. Rochester, that ain't the Brooklyn. That ain't Brownsville. We talking Rochester. And y'all still pulling out guns and I had to get rushed out. Like, bro, I'm 47 years old, bro. I gotta leave the rap alone, and I'm focused on the big screens. I'm focused on the movies, TVs. I'm saying that's where I'm at, bro. All my peers, they ain't out here performing, bro. That's the truth. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, bro. 47, you can't be ducked. Nah, bro, leave that shit alone, bro. I'm on the movies, homie. I done tried it. Y'all too. Everybody got guns, bro. And they sneaking it in. They want to impress Max B. So they're gonna try to rush the stage, try to get my attention. Come on, man. I peep the play. That's why I'm gonna fall back from it. Cause I don't want nobody to get hurt. I ain't trying to jeopardize my freedom. I'm trying to keep my good image, bro. Because my, the parole officers, like even the prison guards, they're all watching to see what Max B gonna do. They're like, they probably got bets. The prison guards probably got bets. Like, yo, man, I bet Max B be back in here in less than a year. Or they say, y'all bet Max B come right back to prison. Yeah. They don't believe in you, bro. And then we see the route is headed. We see that route, bro. You got too much incidents tied to your name. And it ain't even been less than a month, bro. Too much incidents. People like, yo, the route you going, you're going to go back to prison, bro. You're going to go back. They betting on you. The prison guards, they're all betting. They say, you coming back here. He'll be back. And they're going to give you football numbers. This time, it's going to be warranted, bro. Because you're supposed to peep the play like, oh, nah, I can't do this right now. This is too volatile. Every time I pop out, the first days was the honeymoon phase. You come out of prison the first day, second day, that's a honeymoon phase. Now we get to the real part of it where you see, you really get to see the goons now. You really get to, cause the fans are going to be there for the first day. Now when you get into a week 2, that's when the goons come out. You really see the goons. And they're really aggressive. And that's why I try to tell you, fall back. You know what I'm saying? You 47, you ain't in your 20s no more. That time came and went, bro. You missed close to 2 decades of this shit. Your friends got to tell you, bro. You missed 2 decades of it, Max. Let it go. Jump in a different lane. You still got the light on you, bro. People are still tuned in. So anywhere you go, they're gonna follow. Period, bro. Anywhere you go, they're gonna follow, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you 47. You man, I ain't performing unless like I said earlier, I'm not performing unless it's Brandy and Monica, some R&B stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a mixed crowd, bro. I'm 47. I'm doing tours with Beyonce. You know, Beyonce doing NASCARs and I'm popping out there. I'm rubbing elbows with Jay-Z, man. We doing big plays, man. No, even Max B said it while he was in prison. I put it up a YouTube short before he got free. Max B said in a prison interview, he was not dealing with nobody who was on, wasn't on, you know what I'm saying, on that money tip. I'm only dealing with the best. I'm only dealing with the elites. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if you ain't on shit, don't waste my time. That's Max B words, precept. He said, I'm only dealing with the elite producers. I'm only dealing with the elite artists. So if you're not elite, don't waste my time. Now we fast forward, Max B is in Rochester in a hole in the wall. Like, bro, yeah, you forgot. You forgot. 50 Cent reached out to you. What happened to that? That would have been my first play. Everything's I'm pausing everything. Yo, Fifth, man, I need the movies, man. Hey, yo, Fifth, I need my TV show. Hey, yo, Fifth, man, you gotta put me on cable. The wave is back. The wave gotta see me on cable. You know what I mean? Do my Max, yo, yeah, man, yo, you know what I mean? Yo, boo boo, man, put me on that TV. Yo. What we doing here, man? Fifth is $100 million man. Everybody you dealing with now, Max, don't got the money like 50. So you pause 50 to go do low level shit. You said in your prison interview, you're only dealing with the best. So why ain't you rubbing? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Max, you playing with it, man. Pause. You playing around, man. You playing around, man. I'm saying like he's holding the walls. That's cool and all, but that ain't for a 47-year-old man. You missed your time, bro. You want to come back. You missed your time, bro. Let me get this phone. Whew. Had to go downstairs real quick. Do some cardio. Had to go downstairs. Whew. Catch my breath. Had a phone call. Had to go downstairs and do something real quick. I'm back. Whew. He ain't been out a month yet. And bro, nah, he missed his time, homie. Meaning, I ain't saying he missed his time like he's washed up. I'm just saying he missed his time as, you know what I'm saying? He was locked up for close to 2 decades. He's too old. He gotta elevate, transition to something different, bro. Movies. His time is not to you know what I'm saying? He's too old, bro. Rap is a young sports, is a young man's game, bro. You gotta transition, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got to. Or he's gonna be forced to. Or he's gonna go back to prison. You know, he's on a thin line. Very thin line, homie. You know what I'm saying? He can't sacrifice that. He can't sacrifice that. It's a thin line. He ain't 45. He's 47. 47. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line right now. If you even, you even jaywalking. Like, come on, bro. I ain't chancing nothing, man. I want that legit money. I'm free of the crash outs. I don't want y'all around me. I'm bossed up before I even left the jail cell. My mentality was F rap. If I'm Max B, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Max B, my mentality is F rap. They trying to put me back. Look, they trying to put that man back. His name is coming in controversy after controversy. At what time you gonna remove yourself from the threat? Remove yourself from the confusion, man. Or are you gonna just stay in the confusion? Come on, man. I'm gonna remove myself from this confusion here. I'm gonna remove myself from it. You know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't never listened to Max. Listen, man. I've been listening to Max. I'm just telling you the truth. See, you a fan of Max B. You know, you want Max B to be in a hole in the wall. You know, you want Max B. You know, listen, Max B name brings out too much dangerous people. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna keep the dangerous people safe. I'm gonna remove myself from it. I mean, I ain't gonna be in Rochester. I thought Rochester was a nice place. I didn't know Rochester had goons like that. And I'm pretty sure Max B ain't no either. Otherwise, he wouldn't have booked the bill. He said he's all about positivity. He ain't on no negative time. So if he knew goons was gonna be in there, he's gonna get whisked out of there because people want to show out. People want to get attention. It's gonna happen time and time again. So when will you remove yourself from it? All right, I got to go back downstairs real quick. Son is mad. I'll be right back. You 47 streaming. I'm 38. I'm looking at you like how you looking now. Eh, but the difference, I get paid for this. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my endeavors to making money. So like I'm just streaming for fun. You might not know about the streaming world, but we actually get paid for this. I'm a monetized channel. I work to get my channel monetized. I pay taxes. You know, I do everything that's pertaining to a successful channel. So this ain't just streaming and oh, you must be naive, but it's okay. I'll enlighten you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Max B need to level up, need to get out of that toxic environment. Cause it's nothing but gossip. Look at Tasha K and they spreading gossip. They said Max B crew jumped Ja Rule. Max B beat up Ja Rule. Ooh, ooh. If I'm Max B, I'm like, damn, like this is what sprung up. All these gossip websites where they put dirt in your name for views and for clicks. You want to be part of that? At 47, be my guest. I don't. I want the easy money. I want that TV money. See, the TV money and hip hop money is different. Ask 50 Cent. 50 Cent never came back. Telling you, I want that TV money. I want to be where 50 Cent is. I'm not performing in no clubs, bro. I'm rubbing shoulders with $100 million men. Period. Now, if you ain't worth 100 million, you can't hit my line. If I'm Max B, you ain't worth 100 million. Don't hit my line. Word up, man. I'm doing this from the prison. I told y'all when I get out of prison, I'm going straight to the top. Yo, 50, man. Only you. That's it. Only 50 I'm dealing with. I'm only dealing with 50 right now. Gang, gotta set them boundaries, man. Envision this from the prison cell, man. Okay, when I get out, oh, okay, who really run? You know what I mean, I'm in prison, thinking, okay, who really running the plays out here? Who really running? You know what I mean? That's who I'm running with. Who really running plays out here? 50 Cent running plays all across the board. Checkmate all across these things. You just set up a whole new G Unit Studios, a big mega building, bro. He done built up a whole mega building. 50 Cent got that disposable income. And he gave me the call the first day out. And he had Woo Kid check my temperature. Yo, 50, what up? But Max B was too, in a moment. Now he probably throws to the side. Max B, all the calls but I'm only dealing with the 100 millionaires, man. The 100 million men. That's all I'm dealing with, bro. I'm only dealing with men that's worth 100 million. Period. So everybody else, y'all fall back for a minute. Let me situate these plays with 50 real quick. Let me situate this real quick, man. Come on, gang. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We got the chess piece. We got 50. We got the hole in the clubs. We got these bum ass club performance. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm good. Hey, let me go pick up this package real quick. I'm back. My pack real quick. Whew. Alright, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Whew. Had to go get this package. So what happened on Max B? Somebody asked. Okay. Let me see. Incident. So Max B had an incident in Rochester. You know what I'm saying? Max B incident Rochester. So it's an incident. That's So an incident occurred during rapper Max B performance in Rochester, New York on November 23rd, 2025, where gunshots were reportedly fired, causing a frenzy among the attendees. So, people was approaching Max B's stage. Security peeped it. A weapon was produced. Reports said gunshots was fired, but reports gonna come out. But Max B was whisked out of there. His security got him out of there. So, like my mod said earlier, Max B has a lot of enemies out there. Always shout out to Mod Gang. Always Mod Gang for life. Mod Gang said Max B still got enemies out there. And that went over a lot of people's head. A lot of people are celebrating Max B being free. A lot of people are celebrating all the love Max B is getting. But a lot of people also hate the love Max B is getting. You know what I'm saying? So, you got your fans watching, and guess who you got watching? You got your haters watching. So you got your fans and your haters both looking at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it's too volatile, man. You're too famous. Like, this is not gonna go away. The aura of seeing Max B is just gonna drive people to do insane things. And I know, my presence and how it makes people react. So I gotta remove my presence as a maturity thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a mature thing to not go there to cause pandemonium. That's why a lot of famous people don't really go to the mall. Because if I'm so famous, why would I go to the mall to cause a pandemonium? Why would I go to the mall to have people go crazy because they know who I am? Why go to the mall and say, hey, look, do people recognize me? I'm in the mall. Do y'all? Don't do that. You remove yourself from situations that can cause harm to others and yourself. That's maturity. And maturity for Max B at 47 would be movies, cable TVs, and just staying on the TV screens. Your time for music has came and went. Leave it alone. Call 50. The only one you should be dealing with is 50 Cent. Only one, bro. And I see you ain't did nothing with 50 yet. What are you waiting for? TV money is better than any money you could make at a club, bro. Any show, any walkthrough, any appearance at this night. Bro, forget all that, bro. I'm too old for that. Like Dame Dash said, I ain't trying to be the old nigga in the club. And I ain't trying to be the oldest nigga performing in the club. Nah, I can't do that, bro. I can't be 47 in a club. To hell with that. I'm off that. That came and went. I missed it. That's my fault for getting jammed up for 18 years. I missed it. But I ain't gonna miss this TV money. I ain't gonna miss this cable money. I ain't gonna miss this. Yo, put me in some movies, man. What's up, Fifth? Yo, man, I got some movies lined up, man. I've been working on some scripts. Yo, I've been working on some TV shows. What are we doing here, man? You don't see Cam in the club. You don't see Mason. I'm trying to think where they at. Cam and Mason's making millions. Not performing. Not putting themselves in harm's way. They making millions, bro. Cam and Mason. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to make my money the easiest way possible with less stress. And what Max B doing is going to cause stress not only to him, but to other people. It's just what it is. So Max B performance in Rochester, New York on November 23rd, 2025, where gunshots were reportedly fired, causing a frenzy among the attendees. So the people that was there, they skedaddled. So we come for a Max B concert and we end up running for our lives. Because whatever the situation caused Max B and his crew to get the hell out of there. And it caused me and my crew to get the hell out of there too. Oh, we out of here. Max B left. Oh, we out of here too. I'm not sticking around. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it, bro. I 47, I ain't trying to be the old nigga rapping, and I ain't trying to be the old nigga in the club. Dame Dash. I ain't trying to be that. I ain't trying to be that. But Max B is that. He's trying to, all the years he was in prison, he's trying to relive it. But this is reality, Max. Where's your friends at? You too old for this shit. You too old for it, Max. That's the reality of it. You too old. You can't relive it no more. It's gone. Move on to something else. That's dead. That's done. Put the wave into movies now. Put the waves onto the TVs. That's where it's at. She loved me, she loved me not. She loved me, she loved me not. She loved me, she loved me not. Remember the immature Max B? That was on all the DVDs, the come up DVDs, that Max B driving around in his BMWs and being flashy, and that was that time. That's no more. That old man is dead, bro. The new Max B got to be on some, you know what I'm saying? I'm in some suits. I'm wearing suits. I'm in a whole different time, bro. I'm in some suits. I'm in some nice button-ups. You know what I'm saying? Whole different time. Y'all gonna be like, damn, that's Max B? That man done leveled up times 10. Of course, I'm 47. This is the last length of my life. I'm in the fourth quarter. I'm about to be in the fifth quarter. I ain't got time to be trying to impress no kids. I ain't got time for that. I'm for the movies. Yo, Fifth, the $100 million man. That's what I'm gonna call you. The $100 million man. $100 million boo-boo. I'm rubbing shoulders with boo-boo. What's wrong with y'all, man? If it ain't 100 million, if you ain't worth 100 million and better, don't even hit my line. Don't hit my line. And that's bottom line. If you ain't worth 100 million and better, don't hit my line. And that's bottom line. I have to say that again. So Max got to level up, man. Get on your TV screens. Stay out of these clubs, these appearances, these shows. If it ain't, like I said, you got a good show, Brandy and Monica. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? They worldwide. If it ain't billboard shows like that, I'm not there. I'm working on TV scripts. I'm working on this. I'm everywhere. I'm splashing my wave. My wave is water. It's to flood everything, not just music. My wave crashes everything, bro. Everything I touch. I'm gonna add my sprinkle to it. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Like, I don't want to hear another incident like this, Max, where you have to get whisked out, where security, where people was able to do crash out stuff like this. You too old for this. This ain't no seasoned veteran move. You know what I'm saying? Because what if they're trying to line you? That ain't a seasoned veteran move. You got to move like a seasoned veteran. You would never see Jay-Z and none of them moving like this. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You will not see them moving like this, bro. I'm only moving with Fifth right now. Pardon me. Pardon self, man. I missed 19 years, y'all. So I gotta get this head start. I can't start where y'all start at. I gotta take this head start. Yo, Fifth. What up, man? This is my head start to put me where I need to be for the 19, 18 years I missed. So I gotta mess with Fifth first. Yo, Fifth, put me in position, man. I'm ready for that big screen, man. I think the world ready for a Max B movie. Huh? I think the world ready for a Max B movie. I'm like how they did the Pay the Fool, and like how they did the 8 Mile, and like how they did that. We're gonna work on something, and I'm working on a script right now, Fifth. You know what I mean? I need that big money, man. I can't deal with these rappers, man. You know what I mean? This raps. Listen, that's cool and all, man, but when I come out, it's pandemonium. I ain't a local rapper. It's pandemonium when I come out. Them guns come out. Them, you know what I mean? Them big boys come out when I'm here. So I gotta fall back off that. Come on, man. I'm gonna talk to Fifth and break it down like, yo, Fifth, man. I ain't trying to be in this rap. I mean, the pop smokes, like my man Derek said, the pop smokes and nah, man, I gotta learn, man. So, you know what I mean? Just gotta level up, man. That's all I'm saying. Level up, man. If you ain't leveling up, you're doing something wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. You got the nice chains and all that. That's cool and all. Max B, the chains and all, that's cool and all. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You should be thinking about touching your M's. Like, if I'm Max B, I'm thinking about touching my first M before the end of 2026, you heard? I'm trying to set up position before 2026. I ain't trying to be in no rumor mill, rumors spreading on my name. Yeah, Max B caught up in this, Max B caught up in none of that. 2026, I'm trying to touch some M's. I'm trying to be away from all that goofy stuff, that kid stuff. That's kid stuff. I'm 47. That's kid stuff. So, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. You gotta be serious about it. Max B, you gotta move serious about this, man. And you moving somewhat semi-serious. But you pulling up in these holes in the walls, show me that you still, that you still want to test that danger. Leave that alone, man. Let that die, bro. All that violent stuff, bro. We left that in the jail cell, homie. This is a new Max B, man. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to do nothing with you. Know me, Max B. You know this. This is peace. This is peace all the way to the bank, homie. I got a new game plan. I got a new vision. It's not the she loved me not. She loved me not. That's Max B counting hundreds of dollars. Saying she loved me not. Just being so braggadocious, so prideful. I know y'all want that, Max B. Y'all want that from me. I'll be like, yo, that man is dead, bro. No more of that, bro. No more of that being, you know what I mean? No more of that. 50 people in the chat. Since y'all watching, please hit that like button real quick. You're 65 now. We in the building, man. We going up, man. We going up. No. When you talk the real, they gotta come into the building. You dig what I'm saying? But yo, I gotta go take care of some business, man. Put on my eBay store. But cool water, man. Appreciate you for being here. You already know what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, Mod Gang. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Me take care of this business. I just got a package that come in, and I gotta go ship out some stuff. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yo, Max B. You know what I'm saying? These incidents is gonna put you right back in prison, man. It's gonna put you right back in prison, man. Gotta be mindful how you move out here. Hit that boy 50 Cent and only 50 Cent. After this incident right here, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fall back from doing yo fifth, man. I need some ASAP. Let's do this. That's how Max B gotta move. Yo, Cool Water, yo, Mod Gang, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Hit that like button. You heard what Mod Gang said. Cool Water. You already know, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Let me go check on this package real quick. Take care of some business.